do I have that? The other thing that I've heard works is this popper. All right, hold on. Y'all are saying a lot of different things. Did Wacky on Sura for Burbot, Xander, and Wild Carp. Drift Wacky. Okay, okay, okay. I like that. All right, I'm gonna put ideas down on my card here. Because even if it's unfortunately we have to wait every night, and so it's like we don't get that much of an opportunity to try it. Foam rubber fish. So you're just saying go for burbot, but if we drift Wacky, that might get that as well. No one has an extra ultralight classic bait casting setup, ADHD. You really shouldn't just like ask for gear. It requires Ladoga boat dock. That's a good point. Ladoga boat dock. What bait would you use? It requires real money to be able to send by somebody gear, so you shouldn't ask that. I posted an RF4 Discord for Burbot at Donuts. Sorry. Alright, so first of all, this is what I have so far. Tench, Ladoga Whitefish, Chub, Xander. You would just do wet bread. Okay. 6 meter hole at Seversky, pretty easy for Burbot. So if we don't get the Burbot on Sura, we could always go do that. Okay. Okay, at least we have a plan. Now, let me start trolling over here. Because when it's not nighttime, I don't know. We got to be doing something. Somewhere. Nighttime is so short when you're trying to catch fish like this. Quarry is pretty cool weather. Maybe it'll be decent. Alright. Troll on. Okay, so the nice thing about these is we are using... Oh, crap. We are using spinning. So we just make sure the right leaders are on here. And then we just clip them. 19 leader is good. Let's just clip them at lucky 13. And once it's nighttime and we need to focus, I'll probably just stop trolling at Corey because we actually need to be efficient and focus as much. Sure at night, Crucian Gibble. Yo, what's up, Alatar? Okay. Somebody wanted to see... What was it you wanted to see? Somebody wanted to see one of them. Telestick, maybe? What did we get on... Was it this one? I feel like it was actually the one at Ladoga you wanted to see. This one, right? Roach, 3-spined, rough, Crucian, minnow, gibble, rippus, smelt, bendus, white bream-eyed, bleak, whitefish, lake trout. Alright, let's go get into place for the pike. And then I guess we just reset and go to the boat dock. I need to go ahead and get those, maybe a couple of ultralights set up so that, oh crap, I was going to see if that crank was for sale. just in case we can't get it to work on this popper, we can switch to that crank real quick. Where's the store? Right here. Weekly, ultralight, pike. Speaking of pike. And we were looking for the X Crank F45. F45, and it looked like it was either the 2 or the 3. Probably the 3, right? All right. Never even heard of this lure. Might not be true, but definitely not one that's on my radar. Oh boy, are there a lot of pike out at Quarry today? I got those 2 on that challenge on insects, but it was a rough one. Also get silver carp and eyed at night on Sura. And Seversky get bream. Do you have spots for those? Silver carp. Are you just getting out in the boat? Or are you actually finding a spot from shore where you can catch them? Okay. If you can't find it, that's okay. And somebody really ought to just gather all of the knowledge. I mean, that challenge in particular, so many people are talking about how, you know, kind of rough it is. And you'll get little bits and pieces of information of like, well, I got this here, I got this there. It seems like it's hard to find somewhere that has a lot of it consolidated, though. It's such a weird challenge, I think. All right, let's go ahead and get, I guess we'll just break out our Razor Ultras. Wet bread. I don't know. Y'all think, is 10 a big enough size? Maybe we'll try 110, 16 to try to hit the, it's going to be such a short amount of time. Like, we're going to need to hit it so fast. So we probably want to be at like 1 meter depth, I'm guessing. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a crucian as well. Who knows? And this pike one, like, our best chance is the moment it turns 11 o'clock. And if we don't get it before midnight, we're probably not getting it. Which again, is just such a short, kind of annoying reality of this challenge. Yo, what's up, Leo? Lake trout? Yeah, I tried to do because somebody had said, I think it might have been you, Steelhead. Somebody had said like, use this wacky at Ladoga. I tried it the whole night and caught zero fish. Zero stinking fish. Yeah, it's brutal. Over here in Perch Corner. Perch Corner doing its thing. Texas rig? Where were you casting Texas rig at? You talking about here at Ladoga? Like I was hoping to get like a random lake trout or, even one of the whitefish. I mean, I don't know, anything. I could not catch a single thing. All right, Ladoga 14 meter from the boat. Do you remember what lure you used, Steelhead? How far away is that? How long would it take me to get there? Okay. Red foam and green bead. All right. So let's just assume this goes pretty quickly one way or another. Either I catch the eye or I don't, and then we move on and try to hit that crucian or gibble fairly quickly. And then what if we tried to make our way to 14 meter? I don't know, that's a lot for how short of a time it is. All right, we're within an hour now. So let's go ahead and, oh my goodness. Go ahead and try to force this fish in. If we can't force it in, we'll just let it go. Is that actually a Cory char? Okay, never mind. We don't let it go. Wow. Guys, that's a decent Cory char. We just leveled up. We got challenges finished. And we got spin fishing points. Holy cow. Okay, Captain Santiago. I see how it is. Crazy. Well, copper anytime you want now, Captain. All right, so that Cory char kind of came in like over the 10-meter hole, I think. It was interesting. All right. Copper AFK spot for koi. Oh, that's true. We could do that. That would be a good thing to do while we're streaming and focused on these challenges. All right, we're literally less than 20 minutes in game from going on this. Yeah, do we start with a popper or do we start with the X crank? Go ahead and Look at this. A little three gram crank. Interesting. All right, here we go. We don't want to actually hook into it. I don't think we even want to cast it until it hits 2300, because sometimes those pike hit at the moment they hit the water, you know? We're going to try to like really do this upright. About a 70% cast. Beautiful. All right, we need it right here because the bite rate goes away like so quickly. I mean, there's a small chance between 11 and 12. We'll go one more cast and then I'm going to try the crank. Okay, we got a perch. I don't even know. I've never even used this lure. Like, I don't know how far it's going to cast. I don't know how it's going to do the... You know, did they even use this? This might not even been used from shore. This might have been something that somebody was trolling, you know? This is like a Hail Mary. Only the pike, the 100 gram at Sur with float, and the rares at copper. Wait, what are you talking about? I'm not even sure what that means. Only the pike, the 100 gram at Sura. Oh, that's what you have left. Gotcha. Oh man, you've got some easy ones left other than the pike. Other than the pike, right? The pike can be a real exciting time. The rest sounds okay. Yeah, I just can't find a pike here, which makes sense. I mean, it is not easy to catch a pike this time of day. The 28 hole at Archie, that's awesome. You know, I didn't think about trolling ultralight stuff at either like either here. I don't know. No, you can whisper it to me and I can post it as long as it's acceptable. Okay, I'm assuming we're not going to get it. I need a better strategy for trying to hit that pike, to be honest. All right, we're going post dock. We're going boat dock. Yo, what's up, Disco? We just got to get a fish here. I just don't. I don't know if I can handle going through another night and not having anything accomplished here. Okay. Forget that. All right, is that a different float? We need something we can see, but we kind of want it to be a different one, you know? Actually don't know that we can see this one. Oh yeah, that's not bad. All right, wacky. Loaded hook. Or... retrieval speed 3, 1. Oh, you sent me the link. Did you send it on Twitch? Here, yeah, let me look real quick. Actually, if you don't mind, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to stay focused on what I'm doing. And as soon as the nighttime is over, so as soon as it hits 4 a.m., which is going to be very soon, I'll look at what you're sending me. I think right now, if I try to shift gears, I'll actually just completely miss out on anything. All right. No way this just got stuck. Are you kidding me? All right, well, this is our only chance. That's not our only chance, but that's less than a kilo, right? It is a crucian, but less than a kilo. Oh no. Deriza, best of luck. Best of luck, best of luck. What task? I'm trying to get this nighttime fish done, Alatar. It's all I need left on my main, then we can focus on Santiago a little bit. Alright, we just wasted like 45 in-game minutes because it got stuck. I'm going to try to cast out this way a little bit. They're right near each other, so close that I'm not going to be able to tell the difference. Alright, so number 3 is actually... You know what, I need to make sure I can set this down. Yeah, I can. Oh, crap. Can't see it. Can't tell if it's getting a bite or not. Okay, now we can see him. I need like 8 left. No, 6? I think I need 6. I've only got like 4. I'm terrible at this challenge. I have found my nemesis, this challenge. But somebody just sent me a link of like ways to do it or something. So I'm going to look at that once this night's over, and maybe that'll help as we plan for the next night. Yo, Lapsy, nice Arctic Char trophy. Wow. Really? Trolling Sura with self-made spinners? Oh, that sounds fun. What are you catching there? The only downside of that is I think I already have maybe just one of the fish. I think I have a... Oh, pike, asp, chub. Okay, okay, okay. That's cool. Man, I love this. Yeah, I haven't... What do I have, by the way? I have Ladoga Whitefish, Tench. So I do have chub and zander. But other than that, that could possibly get me 3, I guess. I'll add that to the list of possibilities. Okay. We're actually getting a bite here, folks. Okay, it's on. Oh my gosh. Seriously? What size hook would y'all be running for this? It looks like... Oops. It looks like we're not going to get out to the 14-meter hole this night. I think it's worth staying here, though. 2 hook on the spinners? Okay. 2 hook on the black handmade spinner. Alright. Throw some ground bait in. It's not a bad idea. Montana over here. Size 1 for dock spot. Okay. I just can't get a bite, you know? What depth? 2 hook on the spinners. Let me mark that. At 90? We've got 1 hour left. By the way. I don't have time to switch that hook, I don't think. Let's get it back out there and see what happens. Yeah, this challenge is like for the birds. In my most humble of opinions. Okay, this could be it. Oh my goodness. Did that nibble? Did he not? Got 9 minutes left, by the way. I think as long as it's nibbling, it might count. I could be wrong, though. This is the worst quest by far. I think I agree with that. I mean, it's definitely the least fun for me. I don't know, I guess arguably that was nibbling before 4, but it was certainly close. Alright, let's see. $5.31, huh? Now, I don't know. The nibble would have had to have been invisible for this to count. I don't think it was in time. It's also not big enough. Texas rig on the 14-meter hole. You will get some fish, but you need to be there ready at 11. Alright. We can do that next. 14-meter hole. We'll just park on the number. And we'll just cast for the night. Sounds like what you're saying. Not drift or troll, right? Cast. Where are we right now, by the way? Oh, that is frustrating. You've got 5 in-game hours, which feels like they go by in about 30 seconds. And you need 10 fish over a kilo. One cast, one right? Yeah. Oh, nice blue tip. hopefully a lot of those spots are still like the same or just as active, basically. Um, all right, let me figure out what was whispered to me that might have some helpful info. Well, it's actually a post on VK. Um, Hold on. This is like, okay, okay, one, okay. Stage 4, task 1. Wait, what is this one for? Oh, this is the bream at Sura. But this is the one that is stage 4, task 1. Golden Crucian, Carp, and Tench, 122.87. Let's see where his Golden Crucian, Carp, and Tench is. Oh, it's in Russian. 4156 Sura, Gray, Crucian, Carp. Also from a boat jig on 7.5 hole burbot, pike, and perch. Boat jig step on 7.5 Sura. 4545 something for Rudd. Wow, this is a big fish at 5:43 in the morning. Right here near the island. So the tough spot is that all the pictures are in Russian. So I kind of get what's on the Google Translate or whatever is trying to make the regular text readable, but the pictures and the text on the pictures are in Russian. I can probably piece together a lot of it though. All right, so this next night we'll wait for 14-meter hole and we'll just do some, so hopefully we'll get one or two fish. I don't know. Wait. Oh, this is stuck. This is not a fish. This is like, oh my goodness. We're gonna have to reset, y'all. That just got stuck on the like side of the island or something? Huh. It's like when it rains, it pours. And dog becoming comrade. All right, I'll link the post. Here is the post. Island side had a lot of snags for you too. This is obviously VK site, Russian social media or whatever. Proceed at your own risk. Guess we got a little close to that island and found a snag. I've noticed some line stuff happening in midair. It feels like they did something to the line physics. When you pull out fish with float and they fly through the air, they get stuck a little in midair. Didn't happen before. Huh. I have not noticed that, but I haven't been, wasn't thinking about that either. All right, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna have to move this to a sitting stream, chat. Oh gosh. I don't know what's going on with these rainbow trout. They have been so active these last few days. I mean, I guess I'm not used to Corey as much these days, but it just seems like a lot of rainbows are coming out. I guess especially in the mornings. That's crazy, Ramathor. That sounds like a horror story. Now, I don't really know what I want to do, if anything, on my main while we're waiting for these stinking night times, you know? They're already warping. That's awful. Oh, nice lane. Yeah, Archie's been great lately. Yo, nice tinch. So in case we end up back here, let's go size 2 hook, try to trick the game into giving us a good bite rate. Make sure it's on 90 centimeters. And size 1 hook, single bread. 90 centimeters. Yes, 10 kilo pike is done. I would gladly do that again instead of what I'm having to work on. Nice trophy pike. Speaking of. Yo, what's up, Valak? Back when the builders actually cared about quality. Oh. That was a nice quarry char that came out. All right. Do you remember if you were casting Steelhead, if it mattered if you were casting more, whatever that is, west or more east? Or if that really mattered? I feel like coming in this way, sort of against the current, could be a good thing. But I don't know. Towards the lighthouse. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Great. All right, let's just see if I can get it to jig step. And if I can, what speed I can do that on. Oh, that's cool, blue tip. All right, we caught a fish even though it wasn't jig stepping. So there's that. Xander. All right, so let's try 35. Nice lake trout. We're definitely leveling up spin fishing over here. Okay. All right, we have not gotten to do jig step one time. Go to 40. Stop and go. Now it's gone. Now we might be off the bottom now, but yeah, it's going stop and go. That's so funny. I haven't seen stop and go in this game in a long time. Okay, let's try 40 again. Get it on the bottom. I don't know. Steelhead, if I can't get jig step, is it worth it? The one thing is the test. Maybe I go a little heavier bullet and see if we can push the weight a little more. Oh, you actually just acted as if it was. You actually just acted as if it was a wacky setup, basically. But it worked. Well, let's see if I can catch a fish like this during the day. Or during this cast even. And if it... Or maybe I just hold off till nighttime. I mean, it could be completely different at night. I kind of feel like if I go through another night without catching a fish, though, it could break me. I might be playing Nine Kings or something. Okay, steelhead. Savon trout is breaking you. Dude, just wish I could get jigging going. I would just feel a lot better about this evening coming up. You're still all in on you're gonna try to trophy your pike at Sura? Wow. Okay. A little extra challenge to the challenge. I just don't see how that's not a jig step, you know? I don't know. Actually try a slower speed. Maybe 30. So you're just saying don't worry about it saying jig step, just do it and wait for the fish to come. You think spinning reel would help better? Oh, I know one thing I meant to try. Let me just stop trolling here at Corey for a second. The time of day, we probably won't catch anything special anyway. Six more over one. Hey, that's what I have, Ramathor. I think I have 6 more as well. I wanted to try a 14-gram weight. Even though it says we're in the yellow, it might be a little easier to get it to do enough movement for jig. I don't know, but maybe. Yep. All right, so it's a weight issue. Yes, Dan, it is. Good point. Now I can't get rid of jig step. And it cast a lot farther. Boat trick. Yeah, last year we did this during the challenges where we would put jigging and other similar setups on. Oh, wet. Okay, so now I'm losing it as we get closer. So maybe it's actually the distance. I don't know. And we would not troll. We would like start and stop the boat so that it would drag it along the bottom, and we were catching fish that way. It was kind of fun. Go in reverse. Yeah, I think we needed a burbot or something. I don't remember why we were doing it. It was like a different challenge, but it did work really well. Yeah, that's true, Ramathor. Burbot task? Yeah, I think it was too. Okay, so now that went 55 meters. Interesting. Oh yeah, I might not have let it sink that time. Shit, we caught here though. Hard. Oh, that's a char. That would be perfect. Okay, so maybe this is a good spot where we are. So, do you remember Steelhead if you were further up? Because I was thinking about it. Actually, I was over here. I don't know. I'm kind of casting into a more narrow place. I don't know if that's good or not. Probably a perch. 38.53. Oh, nice. Caught a bleak. That's crazy. All right, so you were up here. Yeah, let's go up there. I like that idea. All right. All right, that's a good call though on char. Deep hole north of the 9-meter hole. So here, with Nasty Worm 4.5005, and you might get lucky and get a different char too, right? So if we don't get char during this night for some reason, if that's not one of the fish we catch this way. Then we could add char to the list as possible targets. I just got to figure out what I want to do after this night's over so that it's not such a painful long wait. Like maybe we just go sit on that koi spot at Copper. I don't know, something just to pass the time. Yo, nice gudgeon, Iron Smack. Yeah, but I gotta get that at night. Red char and char. Next night, troll the weed edge on the 6-meter hole. 2 rods for pike and lake trout. What lures? Man, you've got some good ideas, Steelhead. Let's see if we get char this night, first of all. But if we do... Yo, Cassavir, got you on that Xander trout. That's awesome, Deriza. So, any lure in the top area of the water. Okay. Trophy gudgeon. That's not something we've seen a lot of during these challenges. Actually, we have seen some, haven't we? I never got one, but that was what some people were getting for one of their ultralight fish, I think. One-meter depth stuff. So like throw out a couple angry walkers or something. Oh, those literally are top water. These do really good for pike. I don't know about catching a lake trout on it though. Let's see, 1-meter depth. Does this sort it by size or depth? Which I guess those sort of correlate, don't they? Depth, this is 50 centimeter. $70S balsa. Okay. Well, we know those have a good bite rate, oftentimes, so we can try that. 70S balsa. So that joined, I guess, is what we're talking about. Not the crank, right? The balsa. Or are you talking about balsa crank? Yeah, that is 1-meter depth, isn't it? So we go 70S003 because it just needs to be and then maybe 70S006. It just needs to be a 1 kilo fish, huh? Okay. You got 2 gudgeons for your ultralight trophies? Nice. Volga, oh, those Volga Xanders. Wow. They are very mischievous, aren't they? Now a trophy smelt comes in. All kinds of trophies in chat. Another rainbow trout. Perch of the Quarry Lake. We'll take it though. It's going to give us spinning points. It's going to give us nice silver. What is wrong? Nice, Teresa. This is very exciting. I'm glad. I'm glad. That sounds cool. Looks like it's banana for the 3732 koi spot. Is that right? So we would probably do that. What size are we talking? They can get pretty big there. I think we would do that on our feeders. What is that fish? Oh, that's a massive pike. Count us lucky. Nice common roach. In chat. Another pike. Yeah, wherever we are, we don't want to be here. Pike time. And it is almost 2100. So we would be doing not carp, but feeder, royal feeder. We would want like it's pop up, large one hooks. And banana. Guess we'll do the full 20. I don't know, like if you can play with the bite rate a little bit and maybe move it to your favor, but pike ate your popper. Yeah, these Cory pike right now are pretty rough. Okay, let's see what these fish are. We'll get turned around and then we're gonna stop trolling Cory for a minute because we want to be focused in as it gets to be 44% spin fishing. As it gets to be time for Time for fishing, for night fishing. Oh, that's 28. Okay, interesting. I don't know why they're different sizes. That would annoy me. I would definitely want to change that. All right, banana 20. Banana. Banana. Banana copper. So we need to change all three of them to 28, I guess. So it's not different setups. Not acid pear, although you could try it. Okay. We're going to cast it. I wouldn't say it's okay, Thrasha, but it's helping me get jig step, so we're going to risk it. I wish there was a bullet between 14 and 7. I mean, there's just no way, unless we found a way to get lighter on our hook, and I don't know that that would be enough. It's only a 15. We're just over. We are barely over. The difference between match and bolo is, first of all, you can use the match rig, which matters on, you know, rig type and what type of float you're using. And match is a little better for casting farther, I think. That kind of thing. I don't know. It's just a little more comfortable than bolo. What percentage are you? You might not be able to use match yet, though, right? After the night's over, I can show you what I have. I like the sport the sport one. And then there's the pretty standard one that people get for carp fishing and big fish fishing. Oh my gosh, that fish popped off. I mean, it was pretty small, but it's still a little spooky. The invert match 330. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Greetings to you. It's going well. How are you doing? Yeah, what's up, Rift? Yeah, late stream today. I guess that kind of makes sense. Oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah, hitting 80 is awesome. Oh, nice, Rift. That's fun. There are different servers. All right, that's number 5. Yeah, I didn't mean that it's different. I don't know. It's all the same water, but it is subdivided by regions. Yo, above a nice chub. I don't know what the right terminology is. I think what the developers are trying to say is everybody has the same chance to catch the same fish. It's not like if you're logging into it's not like you're logging into one whatever you want to call it, server, whatever it is, you have better shot than other people's. That's funny, Ramafor. And he would have enjoyed that comment for sure. All right, now I'm tempted to try your reel it really slowly across the ground. I mean, we just don't have time for a whole lot more, not many more casts. We got a burbot, better than nothing, although I would love to get a char of some sort. Thank you, Dark You. Had such bad luck with Wacky Rig lately. I'm just nervous to do this, but I'm going to try it. Let's wait till it hits bottom. Think it's on bottom? I don't know if I'll try this the whole way. I mean, this would take us past our time for sure. It's like if we can hit the char, that's pretty cool. If we can't hit the char though, then I think the next night we do the wacky trick. Put wacky on 2 rods and do the switching back and forth. The perking or whatever. And just really try to hit that try to hit a couple char species. Probably won't get the gray, but we'd have a shot at the red and the regular. We're just dragging this thing across the bottom. Oh, that's true. We could troll the first hour. Good point. We could put those. Yeah, I like that. Have it at least get one or the other, hopefully. Either the pike or the lake trout. We're lucky. And then make a mad dash out to the deep hole. 2.1 on the free side. Alright. Let's try one more cast doing jig, or at least with it moving a little bit more. Definitely steelhead. We are one fish closer. 7 fish on wet bread. Oh, yeah. It's got to bite before the next 9 minutes. Any second now. It's going to be over. I think it's over. All right. So, where are we here? Good. We're going down to that 37, 32, flip 31. Now it'll feel like time moves fast, right? Because we're going to go try to catch some carp and we'll get set up and we'll be like, oh man, we just started fishing. Now we got to go back to Ladoga for nighttime. Well, if we can get one or two more fish at Ladoga, then we've got the black spinner or wacky drift at Sura. Maybe we find another one that way. And then apparently the bream are at least possible at Seversky. I don't know. Somehow we get there. We need a surprise fish in there somewhere, I think, for the math, but maybe it'll happen. It's one night at a time, I guess. This is definitely one of those that I'll probably make progress off stream if I have the willpower to continue doing it. Clip 31. Alright, we just need to grab our royal feeders. And then once we get these out, check Corey. And then we can also go ahead and at least get the wacky set up. We already have the ones we're trolling set up. But I want to do wacky on 2 rods. Okay, where are we here? Fish on. Nope. And yeah, we probably want to go ahead and turn around. Because we need the um because we need the savan, I'm trying to stay in. Look, it's a rainbow trout, guys. I know y'all are shocked, but we just caught a rainbow trout. Trying to stay in known savan areas. Known savan trout areas. Okay. Okay, so let's think about which nasty worm. So 4.5005 is what has been recommended. 4.5005 wacky rig. What size 2 hook? Doesn't need to be that big. We can do 6 hook maybe. Blue spoon casting the bank. Casting from bank near the dock. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, there you go, Dom. That is a good thing. You used 1.0 hooks. Why on earth did you use 1.0 hooks? I mean, I'll try it, but all right, so now we've got those set up. They're both on casting. Yeah, what spoon? That's a good question. Lake trout. Get your lake trout. Yeah, what's up, Steven? The Icon Fat S005. This is amazing. And you got the Savan for the challenges? Is that what you're saying? That's crazy. Secure you the size? Yeah. Well, that sure should secure you the size. It's kind of wacky. Yes, it is. All right. So we've got some time. I'll be right back. I catch my Savan trout 75 113 with popper casting east. Like, where is 75 113? Really? Over there, huh? Yeah, when I was over there, I don't know if I ever saw a Savan over there. I did cast over there for a bit because of getting the brown trout, right? Maybe more fish than we realize are just like hanging out over there waiting for your popper or your whatever else you're using. Yo, what's up, Grumpy? So, Steven, where did you, I'm eating pretzel, peanut butter pretzel. Where did you end up fishing at Copper, Steven? Oh, that's cool, Steelhead. All right, so we're gonna go Ladoga. We're gonna troll for an hour. Try to hit either the lake trout or the pike really quick, and then we're going to do. By the time we get there, probably 3 quick hours of wacky rotations and hoping that we can get a lucky char. Probably like best case realistic scenario is if we could come away with 2 more fish after the night. What leaders you thinking I should do? You worried about the pike bite? I think I have 19 on there right now. So we'll be risking it a little bit unless I go a little heavier than that. Dink's mirror, huh? You would go 35. You don't think that'll hurt the bite too much? I don't know about Ladoga. It's probably fine, huh? Alright, let's see here. Super Duty. Oh, it's 17 on Super Duty. It's like we're at old school. Old school Volkov. Fishing for salmon on our Super Duty and our Model 1. One kilo pikes are blind. Love it. No, you're right. You're right. I wasn't thinking about the trolling part also needs to be in the right size for the rods. It's a very good point. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. That will make me That will make me rethink what I'm using, for sure. I may just have to do it in, I don't even know what I'll do it on. That means I may have to switch. Alright, this is a koi. Let's just like chill out a little bit here. That means I may have to switch out. I don't even know. We'll see. It is feisty. But McGee. Devon trout near the waterfall trying for the brown with spiker. Ooh, okay, blue tip. That's cool. Which spiker was it? I guess I may, if I end up with, you know, Santiago really giving the rest of those challenges a serious effort, then might have to try that. Boy, you got that at a random time, by the way, the 16. That's almost a 20-kilo koi there. That's awesome. All right, so, all right, let's think about this. We have this new ultralight. Probably not going to use this. All right, this is light setup. 5.9. Like we got the 2017 or the 2029. We could probably get a 1 kilo pike in pretty quick with that though, right? We're gonna have trolling capability. throw that on there, and then we throw on the 35. Oh yeah, I need to... Wait, what's the test here? Ah, test is too small though. Test is actually too small. Yo, what's up, Crisis? What's up, Jasper? Pumpkin seed. I don't remember. I have it on my VOD, or you know, I'm sure I used whatever's on the Discord. We got to take off this because this is heavy, so we definitely need to take this off here. And then this is also heavy. These are what, like, that's 11 gram? We could get away with it, couldn't we? We could actually get away with it. $11 gram, huh? I don't know. I mean, let's see what other options we have. This one's light, but it only goes up to 10 as well. This one's medium light, it goes up to 15. Okay, so this is definitely the answer for one of them, right? Let's see. So let's just throw on a 35. 35, let's go. Balsa joined. This will be the 6. Oh, nope, this will be the 3. Which one has the... Not the 80, the 70. Oh, it's the 3, yep. Alright, so that works. Is there something else that works? That's extra heavy. That's only a 5 gram test. 8.75 test. Man, these tests are the problem, right? Extra heavy. I've already clicked on that one. That one is extra heavy. Light, it goes up to 10. I guess we could just use... Well, this would be the answer if I'm willing to mess up. I guess we could just... We could think of it this way. Okay, so let's go off of the victory. And we'll go on to this one. Balsa joined 06. Did you catch your 5 kilo? Yes, I've done everything. I've done everything except for the nighttime fish. All right. So let's get turned around here on the trolling. Get a little bit more trolling in before. Go over the test, it'll be okay. Yeah, well, I do have these medium lights, thankfully. So now the question is, for the other... All right, so we've got this for one of them. Do we just go... like this one for the other? So then it would be these two. Actually, I don't think I want to do that big of a hook on both of them. I'm going to go like with a 4 on this one, because I think we can still use... Yeah. Okay, so we switched it around a little bit, but we're still good. We've actually got the setups for what we're trolling with still, and we've got the setups for what we're doing the wacky rig with. Too bad that's not a Savan, because it's the right size. And I guess we should travel by 10 p.m. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. We should travel by probably 8 p.m. because we want to jump in the boat and then go get set up for trolling. We don't want to be rushed. So let's see, Crisis. Was that a that was a premium one, right? The medium picker one. Pumpkin seed. All I know is I got it on leech, by the way. Oh, I remember pumpkin seed. Yeah, there were 2 spots. I ended up catching mine on the spot closer to spawn, not the spot at the top of the map or at the far left part of the map. If that helps. Last on free. Oh, that's been a while ago. Let's see. Probably did Sura. Yeah, big head. I was doing that big head or silver carp spot. Are you working on that one right now, Crisis? Oh, it's a pretty koi. I don't know how many different koi species are coming out in this spot, but this is one of my favorites. Really like the Asagi. I'm at 31 clip thrasher. Yeah, the black one, I agree. The black one's amazing as well. Yeah, I just got the Cory today on Santiago. I caught it on the Balsamino 75F002, which is the blue and black one, or blue and, I think it's blue and black. You're looking for color. But I caught it over the 10 meter. Kind of up towards town a little bit. Like, not all the way, but over that 10. Yeah, I hear you, Crisis. It's a weird, it's a weird thing we're doing with these challenges in some ways, isn't it? In terms of silver. Yeah, I got that one too, Blue Tip. That was so fun. We actually got that for one of our challenges, I think. What's that thing called? Moy something. Got it on strawberry. It's cool looking. The Midori. I like it. Ladoga 15 on... Yes, I can. For sure. I'll break it down into 2 lists in case you want to screenshot it. Arctic char up here. Weird. Fishing on Seversky for the Shemaya was profitable. Wait, what are you asking, Steelhead? Where? Where for the Shemaya or what? Alright, so which is the one we're looking for? Not that one. It was like catch 15. There it is. Alright, so there's the first half of the list. 1 through 7. Oh, where was the Midori? Dang it, I don't know. It's the only spot I've seen posted for it on Mosquito. I don't remember off the top of my head. And then next is... Oh, it went a little too far, didn't it? So the one we're missing is Smelt. $92.57 clip 10. Is that what I did? Cassavir? I mean, Crisis? I feel like I had a longer... I think I was like at a 20 clip or something. Over there past camp? I'm not sure if that's the exact spot for me. But I just might not be remembering correct. And then the last one is that lake trout. Cassavir. 71.58. Alright, I'm not going to cast this middle rod back out as we're about to head back to Ladoga. $73.77, 17-meter clip. Okay, maybe. Don't remember for sure, but that might be right. $71.78. That sounds familiar to me. Is that not where I did it? Well, for what it's worth, over here at least, we have not seen a single Savan trolling quarry, so might be time to try the Spiker 16 over there casting near the waterfall when I've got time and energy for it. So, just to give anybody who cares a heads up, I think tomorrow, if I stream, it won't be until like starting about now. which means if it's been a long day or if I don't sleep great or whatever, who knows? I might miss tomorrow. But if I stream, it'll probably be like this time of day. And then Tuesday, I hope to get back to starting my stream at a more normal time, which for me is like morning. So like, 8 hours ago or something. That's the hope, at least. All right. I don't think it's worth. Believe it or not, it's Borderlands is who I've been playing. I've been playing Borderlands 3 with my daughter, and it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, we've had a lot of fun looking up different builds for the different characters and playing co-op together. It's been a blast. We haven't had a lot of time yet this week, but I think we'll be able to play some coming up. Yeah, that's been really fun. All right, where am I going? Ladoga. You were thinking of downloading 3 again? Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I mean, I think 4 is probably what made me think about it. 455 silver, we'll take it. Oh, really, Dan? Is it good? Oh yeah, that is. I've played that. I've played it all the way to the end, to at least the story. That is a Borderlands game. It's actually originally that was a DLC for Borderlands 2, I think, and then they made a standalone game based on that same character. But it kind of takes Borderlands into the fantasy genre, which is kind of cool. Oh, I got you. Okay, so let's pretend like we're starting this. So for the lures, we switched to spinning is this one. And bait casting. Oh, steelhead, that would be amazing. Bait casting is this one. Now, just to confirm, that is a medium light. No, that is a, yes, medium light. Boy, power kind of confused me. And this one is a medium light. Okay. But somebody just hit a trophy lake trout, dark hue. Wow. Oh, Ken Clark, that's awesome. Yo, what's up, Vape? So we just want to troll all up in this area here, right? We're going to go right along this, basically straight through here. Not in the weeds, but right near the weeds. What I'm assuming. Okay. It's good to see you as well. It's fun when I stream at a weird time like this. I get to see people I don't see as often. This is unfortunately also the time of day when a savant or something nice is more likely to come in. Any difference in view count? That's a great question. I mean, I'm not used to streaming during this time, so I would assume it'd be lower. It's actually not bad. I mean, we're at 74 right now. These last few days with the challenges going on at my usual time, we typically are just over 100. If we're doing a giveaway, we might hit 120 or something like that, but it's not that different, actually. That's going to be a pike, right? It just jumped about 6 feet in the air. Yep. Are you back playing it again, Vape? Yes, that's right, Crisis. So what Levo, I mean, not, I was actually RF4 Joe. What he asked me to do was send an email. Apparently they've got an official, Gmail now that handles all of the creator content sponsorships and stuff. So I sent the email a week ago or whatever. Haven't heard back yet. So we'll see. I'm sure with challenges going on, this may not be the best time, which is fine by me. I was just doing what I was told, sending the email, and then if they want to coordinate, or I can follow back up with them if I don't hear from them in a few days. But no news yet. Oh, thanks, Casimir. That's kind. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Oh, thanks for letting me know. We haven't had any fish, so nothing missing there, but thanks for the heads up. All right, we're 1 hour away from starting this this pike and lake trout hunt, and then hopefully still having plenty of time to go catch a char. Probably should just stop trolling Corey. What am I going to do if we do hit a big fish? I mean, if it's a savant, we'll be able to get it in. Our gear is strong enough. We can just rip a savant in. If it's something bigger, though, I might have to make a tough decision. Alright, we're going to just go over this hole one more time, and then we're going to stop the engine, stop trolling. You got the char on ADS 006? Nice. Oh, that's awesome, Bape. You know, there are challenges going on right now. I don't know if you did last year's anniversary challenges, Vape, but it's pretty similar. Some differences, but pretty similar. You have the free-to-play and the premium challenges for lots of rewards. One of the last rewards for premium is a really nice reel for copper. Tagara 6000 Super 8. So that's really cool. Rewards for finishing all of the free-to-plays. You get premium, a 8-year telescopic ultralight rod, a trophy. You also get this reel for stage 7, which is a 2000 spinning reel. So kind of fun. We always enjoy the change of pace when the challenges hit, I think. But other than that, in this past year, it's just a lot more Norway and copper, honestly. Not that there haven't been other good fishing spots, but it's hard not to, spend a good bit of time with those two maps that I think they just did a great job with. Okay, here we go. We're going to I just don't want to hit a fish before it's actually 2,300. But I think we're safe. We're going to start trolling. And this is our bait caster. Let's see what the 70% does. Oh, that's plenty. And this one we'll just clip at 15. Get that out there. It's now 11, so any fish are welcome to come on. You're excited about the new map coming? Nice. I'm going to take Santiago off again because I'm not doing anything. Hopefully I'll remember. Oh, really, Gunny? Along the weeds. That's smart. I guess the only benefit to what I'm doing is we theoretically could also get a lake trout. Let me check something really quick. Do I still have... Oh, no, I turned that one into wacky. Oh, I turned 3 into wacky. So this one we could take back to lure rig. We could pick it up. We could assign it to number 3. And we could see... Do we have a fish on? All right. I think this is going to be a fish that we don't have. Oh, there's our pike. So we don't need to adjust anything else. All right, there is our pike. Where the heck are we? All right, let's get this back out here. Nice trophy tench, by the way, Centric. All right, so now we can probably move away from the weeds. And let's just go right down the middle of 6. And we'll just head towards the direction we just came from, and then we'll just beeline it over to our char spot after giving this another minute here. Okay, Crisis said staff are really friendly. El Woodieth and Crucian on a private call, they're good folks for sure. Yo, Zorback, drop in, say have a nice stream. Oh, thank you so much. Hope you get a good night's rest. Same, I hope it's continued with different countries around the world, for sure. Yeah, we got a fish. Yo, what's up, Wrangler? Oh, I can't remember what I was going to ask Wrangler. Oh, what was I going to ask you, Wrangler? I remember when I first got on, first started the stream, I was like, oh, if I see Wrangler, I'm going to ask him something. I have no idea what. Okay, let's make sure we don't have a fish just sitting here. We don't. Catfish are your favorite fish to fish in real life, and you hope that, yeah, they probably will. What server do you play on? Yeah, I'm on the USA. I know, Crank. I know, I'm trying to, Wrangler, but it's also nighttime. All right, we got to go. So we didn't get our lake trout. We did get our pike. That was huge. But it's time to get to... time to get to the, is it the 14 meter hole? Or no, it's 11, I guess. Yeah, we got the pike. I was kind of hoping we'd get the lake trout too, just for fun, but I don't know, Wrangler. It honestly might have been, a question about this nighttime challenge. I feel like when I first started, I was doing something that maybe I had talked to you about, and I was gonna see if you had a suggestion or something. I don't know. You got the trophy lake trout and the card. That's awesome. All right, this has got to go pretty fast. We were only gonna have 3 hours, basically. All right. So we are using, not this, we're using this one. And it doesn't matter what the retrieval speed is. I'm just going to throw it in. I would like to have rainbow line on it, but I don't know if it's worth switching it with such little time. I think we just need to make the best of it. I mean, it's only, what, 11 or so. Like, that's clearly on the ground. Oops. We need to get this into our hand and pick it up. All right, that is definitely on the ground. Okay, so we are going to hit right click and then drop it. Drop it. Strong perking. Doing that strong perking. Come on, Char. All right. One fish. Is it a kilo? I don't know. It's not a kilo. All right. First fish of Indus. Yeah, so copper was insane yesterday. Really? I didn't know that, Wrangler. This is how a lot of people crisis fish for char. Like at Archie or here at Ladoga. It's a way to perk the wacky rig. Is it still going, Wrangler, or has it stopped? All right, I'll look. What were you catching? The only spot I've seen people talking about other than the trophy koi spot is a spot that looked like it had a lot of common carp and mirror carp and maybe a few dinks or something. Yeah, that's right, Crisis. We're switching between. We're basically perking it, but we're letting the, when we switch it, that's sort of the downward motion. Was it on salmon? Okay. I probably haven't seen that spot then. Caramel corn. Oh, yeah, I definitely haven't seen it. All right, I'm tempted. This is so low activity right now. I'm tempted just to move the boat just to see if we can find a little more active spot. We're not going to go far. We're just going to go like right over here. And just try it again. We've still got like an hour 45. We have not gotten our second fish yet though. You had a char in the 18-meter hole? Oops. Better make sure this is really on bottom. I don't think it was yet. Alright, now it is for sure. I think I just have to try this spot until the end. And if I don't get it, then maybe the next time I do it, I'll try the 18. We also know that we caught a red char on the 14. Like we could have just done this at 14. I don't know. No, I think you're right. I usually am standing up when I do this. Yo, Wally Fishing, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the sub. Yo, Rakito, thank you for the follow. Bad Joker, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it, you guys. All right, we're going to do this for another hour, not catching fish? Is that what we're saying? It's funny. Usually this seems like it goes so fast, and here I am not catching fish, and I'm like, maybe I do move. I also feel like we've got these big ol' hooks and big ol' 4-point whatever wackies. Like, we could have gone with a little bit smaller, probably had a better bite rate. I mean, we just need a kilo, you know? It's not like we need a trophy. Might switch it up the next time. Maybe right before 4, we'll get a nice bite just as it's getting to be daylight. The post you saw on VK is the salmon one? Okay, yeah, that's what I saw. I didn't know about the caramel. That's actually encouraging for Santiago. Maybe later, maybe tomorrow. Okay, we're down to about 13 minutes. Gotta be it. I'm still on wired. Did you recently switch to... Are you on a laptop, Crisis? I think that makes a difference, for me at least. But I still use wired on my laptop too, actually. You're on desktop, okay. Get rid of those wires. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. I don't know. Like, I think I'll be a little sad if they say it's after, but it seems like it was just before. I don't know. I think that's debatable. I think that's debatable. It was 4:01 when I saw that I had a fish on. So, how quickly are you saying that happened? How quickly? Wait. So even for char steelhead, you would do one rod? What would you do? Just like perk it yourself? Interesting. I feel like I have a much better bite rate on char when I'm doing double wacky. Now, if I'm not using wacky rig, or if I'm reeling it in, that's a little different, obviously. Maybe that would be better, but I don't know. Okay. Just so y'all know, later this week when we get around to the next giveaway, we've got a Sputnik Alpha Caster CF70 Ultralight Acid. This is one of the new ones. And the Sputnik Alpha Pro Low Profile Acid pair to do a giveaway for. Thanks to Oyo Chichi. So that'll be pretty cool. You got 2 char in like 5 minutes. Not sure what's different. Yeah, no worries. Things change, weather, spots, whatever. We'll try, next time I do it, I'll either try 14 or 18. We'll see. But the good news is, chat, and I mean, this genuinely is good news. We have 2 more fish than I did before we started. You just got Booska and Valam on Nasty Worm. Which one? Which Nasty Worm? I agree, Crisis. Which Nasty Worm did you use? 2.5. Okay. And it was big enough? What is the, so we can do 2.505 or 2. Yeah, 2 is what you used. Okay. I might go ahead and equip these to 2 just to remind myself to try it. Because then you still have a chance at char, but then you might get a whitefish too. I kind of like that. Okay, folks, I got to call it. We only made it 2 hours and 38 minutes, but it's a late stream for me. Like I said, if I stream tomorrow, it'll be late. But Tuesday, I hope to get back onto normal morning time stream start for me. So it'd be, you know, much earlier in the day than this. But so good to see y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for helping me with this really trying challenge. The night challenge. See y'all next time.